What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and what you're looking at is the community that I started on July 21st, 2019. Shout out to everybody that's already become a member. Just understand that it is by invite only. So what happens is when I say that, you have to request permission to join the family. All right, so we've received a lot of requests. Some people weren't able to join. If you were, shout out to you. That means that, pretty much your name is pretty, clean within PlayStation's community and stuff like that, because, part of, making the community run is to make you guys run it yourselves. So I'm not going to show you guys, what's been going on within the community wall, but you guys know, if you're part of it, that you guys have been helping each other out. You guys have been watching what everybody else has been doing, and I need you guys to pretty much police it. Now, my job throughout this whole situation is I'm going to be giving you guys information before I get it out to other avenues, like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and stuff like that, for the PS4 guys. So pretty much that's some of the things I'm going to be doing, and it's going to be specific to PS4. Like, for instance, we have until the 23rd before the rookie premieres are down. I'm going to be posting some stuff where I'm telling you guys what I'm doing, like, yo, cards are going, whatever like that, and you guys will be able to jump on that. So that's just to give you guys an insight. Just go ahead and search GmiasWorld Family if you're on the PSN network inside the community, and just request to join. And if I know your name, I recognize you. If you're like a Twitch sub, a YouTube sub, stuff like that, you will have no issues. All right, but we do have a lot of other people that are trying to get in, and we just need a little bit more information about them, because, again, you guys, if you have issues or you see something within the community that's going on, it's your job to step up and say, look, this guy right here, he has to go, and we will have moderators that'll be watching the chat. But we're going to be a very, very good community. I know that, because you guys are all, you guys are all going after the same thing. You guys want to be, you want to know the inside scoop to Madden 20. You want to know what's going on with all that good stuff. So that's pretty much what you're going to get, tips and how to do certain things. Specifically, like right now, a lot of you guys are going to be going into the whole EAAccess situation right now. All right, so this is what's going to happen. I wanted to talk to you guys about that, because a lot of the things that you guys were bringing up about EAAccess, that's going to be something that we'll talk about inside of the GmiasWorld family, that community on PS4. Not only that, I will give you guys information, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, all at GmiasWorld as well. But again, because PS4 now has EAAccess once again after like a 5-year hiatus, what we're going to do now, I want to know the guys that are actually going to get it. We're going to see what we could do to, like, help guys go through it, because some of you guys still don't understand exactly what's going on with it. And many of you have already pre-ordered the game, and that's pretty much half the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a big deal. Even if you pre-ordered it, it's going to cost you $4.99 for the month, and you're going to probably use it for like a day or 2 days, and then, more than likely, a lot of you guys ask for a refund because you're not going to be utilizing EAAccess for the other EA Sports games. You guys are just strictly Madden. So that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about. I'm not familiar with the whole refund thing, but that, a lot of you guys have been telling me that that's what you do on Xbox. You go ahead, if you're only using it for Madden, you get it, you get a refund for the money that you spent, and you give it back because you don't want it. You only want to use it for one thing. I'm not familiar, like I said, with how that process works, but again, people are talking about it inside of the community and trying to help each other out with it, so that's something that you guys can deal with and help each other out. I just ask you guys to make sure that you're not giving out invalid information, and also, if anything is brought to my attention to where it seems like you guys are doing the wrong thing, obviously you will be removed from the community, because we don't want that. All right, but as far as I know right now, it's $4.99. All right, guys, $4.99 no matter what. The PC guys are going to be able to play Madden 20 on the 24th. Based on some of my PC friends, what they're telling me, it says playable on the 24th for them for the PC. So they're going to get it earlier than both the Xbox and the PS4. The next big thing that I wanted to talk about is it is confirmed that you will get 10% off of the points. All right, so the points is the currency that you use, obviously, to buy the packs and the bundles and stuff like that. You guys are still asking, Gmi, is it smart to go ahead and do that? Listen, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, 10% is 10%. So if that's something that you want to do, it doesn't matter what everybody else is doing. Team no money spent on. Bro, listen, guys. If you're gonna want to enjoy it your way, do it your way. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I told you guys when I was going no money spent, that was because that's just something that I was into. Like, I was like, yo, bro, the game was decent at those times. You know what I'm saying? But I still chose, Madden 12, 13. A lot of my friends were giving me free cards and stuff because it's like the launch of what MUT was. It was a lot more freeness of everything. Now you trade something, it becomes a nat. It gets really weird now. It wasn't like that back then. So a lot of things have changed. You know what I'm saying? So now if you go no money spent and you grind out missions and it's like, bro, they're giving you packs that are filled with turds, you're gonna have issues, all right? Especially with the year where they're saying that attributes are gonna matter so heavily, right? So 10% off EAAccess, if you're gonna be one of those individuals getting it, I'm just gonna tell you like this, bro, I'm gonna take my 10%. If everything works out the way that I'm trying to make it go through, I'm gonna take my 10%, see what's good, bro, and that's it. It don't matter about anything else, dog, because if you, the one thing that I want for at least most of you, because you already know how the pack system works with EA Sports, most of you guys are going to get very, very lucky. And I like that. I want that for you. So this is my suggestion, right? Don't worry about what everybody else is telling you. If you go into the game, when you first log into Madden 20 with EAAccess, you go and you play a mission, all right? If you don't really get a sense from that, jump into a MUT draft game. See if you feel out and like the way the game plays. If you like the way the game plays and you're comfortable with saying, you know what, I think this game is going to be fine, go ahead and get the points and go buy some bundles. Because like I said, regardless of what everybody else is saying, trust me, I don't think you guys have realized I have a compilation of Rage from 18. I don't think I made one for 19 yet, but I have a lot of compilations of Rage, and you guys have to understand, I've gone through just as much as most of you guys have gone through. And some of us, you know, obviously it was a lot worse. So I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to take a look at what they were doing based on the way the beta played. If there's anything that I noticed that's different, I'm going to tell you guys, like, look, listen, it's probably not everything that everybody promised, dog. Like, this is, hey, operate at your own risk. Like, this is what it's about. But if you can save 10% right now, why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Because again, they are saying that everything will be available. Remember when I told you guys about the player pool? You know, I don't know what's going to be available, so I wasn't prepared to tell you guys like, yo, go for it. According to what I've read, it says that all the cards are going to be available. Now, they're going to be releasing more information about the overall ratings and everything for MUT this week, so you'll pretty much know what's in the game. All of those cards that they show you are going to be available. So what does that mean? It pretty much means like, look, yo, bro, listen, when you go and get your 10%, if you choose to go legend, those legends that are available at launch are going to be in your player pool, so you'll have a chance to get them. Do I think that the legends are going to hold higher value than cards like, let's say, Patrick Mahomes and stuff like that? No, I do not. Because it's simply put like this. Let me just explain what's going on, right? Even the legends have to start off a lot lower rated because they're basic legends. They're not like it's ultimate legends. It's like that blue outlining case. It's not ultimate. Obviously, you have to wait till later in the year to get ultimate legends. You're starting off with regular blue covered legends. So unless they do the same thing that they did before, and hear me out, guys. If they go big time and go like Randy Moss by namesake, or give us a name that's crazy, Troy Polamalu, all bets are off. Because everybody's going crazy. You guys won't listen to me. Like, most of you guys, if you see Troy Polamalu's name, you're not going to listen to anything else I'm saying. You're buying packs regardless. You don't care. You guys see Bo Jackson's name, you're going to be like, yo, Gmias, I love you, bro, but I'm going for this pack. And I appreciate that because there's certain players that it doesn't matter what anybody says. Michael Vick at launch, things like that. If they do that, it don't matter what percentage you're getting off. You guys are going to still buy it. And that's the name of it. I'm just letting you guys understand that it's okay. It's your decision. If you have the means to do it, don't worry about what everybody else is telling you. You know, it's all fine and well to be no money spent. I understand it. I did it for years. I understand it. But again, if the game is more enjoyable and you want to upgrade your team faster and you don't want to, or you don't have the time, like a lot of you guys just graduated college, you tell me you just did certain things. I have a couple of viewers that said they just bought houses. Bruh, that costs a lot of cash. If you don't have the ends to do it, feel free to grind it out with no money spent. But if you have the ends to do it, go ahead and get it done. That's all I'm saying. Because it don't matter. It's about your enjoyment, not what everybody else thinks about it. Like, bro, all right, yo, all right, I spent $50. All right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So look, the 10% off, obviously, you know what I'm saying? You're going to see it with the point currency. So it's 1,200 there. They're going to take off the 120. So you'll be paying less. So some of you guys are asking, should you buy even that much more points? Now, when you go to buy points, you have to be very, very careful with the way you do that, right? Because what happened, okay, what is this thing? I don't have enough to, I don't want to purchase it with points. I want to go to the screen that shows the points. All right, so look, so you're going to see the value right? So they're going to be taking 10% off of the $99.99, the $74.99, whatever. You're going to get what's suitable for you. Remember, you don't have to go for the major bundle. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you can do whatever you want, but obviously, the more money you spend, the more percentage is going to be taking off. So that's what you guys are asking, like, yo, should I just go all in for the 100 and then, you know, I get the 10% off, I pay the 90? It is what it is. But you're going to be saving from that, and in addition to that, I believe that it was also confirmed that you get 10% off the game if you waited for EA Access. Now, if you have already prior to this pre-ordered the game, you have to check with Sony and EA if they're going to give you back 10% off if you get EA Access. That's what I was told. I don't know, you know, pretty much how it goes through after that, but I'm pretty sure that if you contact EA Sports, I think it's like help.ea.com, you will be able to get something back. They'll give you like a voucher. Most people said they got something of some form back after doing that by contacting them, like, yo, I did this, and you show proof of your receipt, all that good stuff, that they were able to get stuff back. So the 10% off the game, 10% off points. I would go after the bundle. I told you guys, most of you guys voted for this, so we're probably going to go with the 40 gold premium bundle with the 3-pack of elites, unless they release something new that adds different type of things. But more than likely, they've had that consistently, so we're probably going to go after that, and we'll save our 10%, and we'll just go from there, guys. So that's pretty much what EA Access is going to do as far as the overall buying packs and buying the game, with the 10% off of the points, 10% off of the packs. Now, again, to finalize everything that I told you guys before, all of your solo challenges, everything that you do within the game will be transferred to the real game as long as it's under the same profile. All right, that's very, very important to understand that. The same profile, it will be transferred. So if you go in under a certain name and then you change it and come out with something else, it will not transfer. All right, you will get your rookie premieres later on around the launch date. That will not be available during EA Access. That's some of the things that you were asking about. As far as the MUT loyalty, the MUT MVP, all those other rewards, those I also believe will be geared out towards you when everybody, you know, gets the early release, at least like the 3 days early. The Superstar Edition, maybe you'll have it by then, but everybody will definitely get it by August 2nd with the standard release. All right, so that's everything that you need to know about EA Access. If you feel like you're going to get that 10% and you're going to go for it, let me know in the comments. If you haven't already and you're on PS4, you could go ahead and send a request to GmiasWorld Family. Just search it under communities. If you have a clean slate with PlayStation, which I've taken the time out to review, you will be able to, you know, join the family and share some of the things that you're doing and get everybody better. And we'll have our own close, tight-knit community where we'll be blasting out Madden 20 throughout the entirety of the year. Thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, all at GmiasWorld. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube and turn on that notification bell. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.